Ahoj všem a vítám vás u třetí epizody Horizon Zero Dawn. Máme tady Rostíka a jdeme na ten hlavní úkol. Ale to už nepotřebujeme, protože když se koukneme na... Počkat, ječko jsou úkoly. Tak prak potřebujeme, no. Dupače ohnivého dolnochrbátníka. Skalolama, OK. To jsou jména. Absolutně si to teď nevím připojit, čemu by to mělo jít, a tady zase nějakou věc, ale to potřebujeme úroveň 13-18, takže to asi necháme a dáme špička kopí. Když se koukneme, tak máme vlastně strážce, máme tady a běhavce a skrepra. Jo, tady jsou ty datové záznamy, hologramový. Jo, měli jsme pokecat, jasně. Půjdeme na velký úkol a venku se to tam perou mašiny už. Tak, označíme si tenhle bonfire taky. Tak, zase lidneme bonfire. Ale no tak Rostíku.
You have the firearms.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked Allmother, of course.
It was Allmother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that, and so make yourself alone.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlaw trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Odpočít si při táboráku, jasný. To je dobré, že to otevřete, když se to glitchuje skrz šutry. To by takhle nemělo fungovat.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy. With threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry.
Sawtooth.
Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Takže sawtooth. Proč je šavlozubec? Šavlozový tygr to je.
It's not far.
Šavlozový tygr.
What happened to it?
A machine, that's one.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
Jako fakt si myslím, že by jednou měla vzniknout crossover.
I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Fakt, že by jednou měla vzniknout hra, crossover hra, kde by byl Ross Aloy, Kratos s Atrem a Geralt s Ciri. Ty vole, to by bylo úžasný. To by byla úžasná hra, prostě toho mít z různých pohledů. Matkina stráň, OK. Oh. Jo. Nechceme divočáka. Tak voča. Tak tady nám to světýlkuje, aby jsme viděli, kde co je. Takže nám tady někdo zmasakroval celou vesnici de facto. Takhle, OK. Máme kolem ohníku, ať jsme se nejvíc viditelní. Tak, nenápadně se proplížíme. A bum.
Won't be much farther.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
Ano, správně, Rostíku. Pěkný pouči, jak to může být nebezpečný. Koho to máme? Pásovec, jo, to je horňák. To je ten z hor... Oh, tady je náš mrtvý, ale to dostala trošku jiná mašina než sawtooth. Než šavlozubec. A tady leží další mrtvý hrdinák. Jo, no rád se to vůbec nestíhají. Se mi fakt líbí, jak má tu hlavu divočáka tam.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
A to se neviděla ty velký bestie.
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Takže budeme chtít samozřejmě trapičky připravit. Takže no, má kanistr, jasný. Do prdele. Do toho má naběh.
Out already?
Tak pojď sem, kámo. Možná ti jich hodím ještě pár. Pojď. Dostal další. Výborně. Ona mu stačí jedna ta. Jedno lánko. Stačí, aby se vypl. To je jednoduchý souboj. Au. Dobře, takže tam to minul. Primitivní. OK, tam jsem vyplýtval zbytečně moc těch. Jsem vyplýtval zbytečně moc slanek na ten první trapku. Tam se jich zbytečně odpadalo moc naraz. OK, takže tady si asi pobereme nějaký loot. Ajajaj, 37 FPS. To se mi nelíbí. Je vidět, že hra není stabilní. Dobře. V tom případě asi budeme muset snižovat ty grafiku z nejvyšší, dáme asi na vysokou jenom. Protože když nám to takhle glitchuje, tak to není pěkný.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it after the proving and after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.
Rostí chce odejít? Jak nám to může udělat? Rostio, to je nesportovní chování.
Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh, such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Takže. Jo, jsme se dali Sawtootha. Dobrý. 1500 expu. O, krabička s měnou. OK, healing. A jo, můžeme si dát level, můžeme preciznost. Já bych asi začal kritičákem 2. Kritičák 2. Blinkář. A kill zhora byl pro nás důležitý tečko. Takže já bych asi začal tím, že si našetříme na kritičák 2. Tak. Tady si to savenem pro jistotu. Grafika. Doraz na kádásu, jo. Tak uvidíme, jestli nám to pomůže s FPSkama. By to bylo stabilní, pořád by to mělo vypadat suprově, ale tak víme. Víme, jak se ty hry dokážou občas chovat. To jsou ty ruiny. Page down, jo? Jo. Je to místo, kde jsme byli vlastně s Aloy, když byla malá. Má to vlastně 3 patra. Máme tady vůbec něco, co ještě můžeme udělat? Jo, tady jsou první ruiny těch lidí a tady jsou ty horňáci. Samozřejmě bychom mohli to. Bychom mohli jít tam. A protože nebudeme zdržovat, tak použijeme jedno rychlé cestování. Máme jich 16. Takže se semka přesuneme rychle, ať nestrácíme čas. Jo. Tak, položíme si rychle to místo tady, že jsme byli. Jinak máme právě to. Ježišmarja. Au, to jsem úplně nechtěl, hlavně jsem měl špatnou zbraň vybavenou. Takže můžeme takhle už za letu dělat cool triky. Co, jsi tady Rostíku?
Aloy.
Jo.
You must speak. So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you.
Jo, Terka je super.
Any other concerns?
To byla ta z prvního dílu.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was of the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
Tak jdeme.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
Prostě paliča.
Won't find me there, Aloy. Here.
Co pak máš?
Remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you.
chudák Erik. Takže jdeme do momčina srdíčka.
First the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way!
Terka.
Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
Jako ty idioti.
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
Babča Terka je prostě cool.
Oh yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja.
Karja.
Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk
Zkus to říct
later.
mu.
May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Chudák Aloy je úplně zmatená. Ty vole, tady se pořádá soutěž chlastání. Jo, tak paní tady dělá pyromancer show. Okay. OK, je tady Líza. Počkej, co tady je? Bedna zásob! Vidíme bednu zásob někde. Je tu loot box! Tady jsou další. A tam je Terka, jo? Dobře. Bedna zásob! Bedna zásob! Dejte mi. Ukáž, kde je další bedna zásob? Pep? To je ten hníb, kterýho jsme zachránili, že by to byl on?
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? Over here. It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Jo, takže Nora Brave set, což je ten základní. Nicméně, no. Tady na to nemáme kovové součástky, což je trošku naprd, hlavně máme čočku strážce. No a je to stealth, což jako nás netrápí, to je stealth. Prostě teďka to budou všechno light armory. To je poškození kopím, OK, takový lehký brdění, tohle je stealth, to úplně ne. A tohle to mi dává větší to ochranu před živly. Takže já myslím, že půjdeme tady do lehké zbroje, která mi dá trošku hapka před kontaktními údery. Tak samozřejmě vezmeme i vzorek zdarma.
Try it on whenever you feel like it.
Thank you, Tab.
Těžko zraky to.
I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
OK, tak tenhle set. No. Asi ne. Asi si dáme tenhle ten normální a... Aha, útok z dálky, stealth, oheň. No tak si necháme asi tenhle ten základní, ten má vlastně... Ne, nemá. A tohle Aloy na té figurce má trošku jiný. To je jedno. I když možná. Co pak hrdičky?
It might be time for me to find a soft bird curl. I mean, I like it, but do I like him?
Time for me to go hunting.
Ty seš dobře už na sračky, holka.
I mean, I like it, but do I like him?
Ty jo, vy už jste tady dobře. Božralý. O. Tak si sednem a poslechnu si, co tady mají. OK, takže tady je pěvický stupeň. A tam má tady ton. Takže tamhle bude terka, že? A tam je kontejner zásob, OK. Vidíme tady ještě nějak co jiného, co bychom mohli vyučit. Tamhle je tep. To ultovat nemůžem.
John, get down from there.
Okay.
Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Listen, get down from there now.
Je to napověda, aby jsme našli
Just
toho.
what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
What I want is for you to climb down.
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Fine. What an idiot he is.
Co je idiot?
Every year this happens, every year.
Jak se to
At
sám.
least he's not trying to run a brave trail.
She can't tell me what to do. I'll climb so far up she can't see me.
What an idiot he is. Every year this happens, every year.
Ale že tohle ta
At least he's
načíná
not
mapka.
trying to run a brave trail.
Tak to zkoušíme taky.
Jarg the Climber. It's not my name, but it should be. I wasn't drunk when I ran the proving. I'm out of one.
Listen carefully now,
OK.
for
What
you'll
harm
have
can
to
they do
tell
now?
this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life came from All Mother. People, machines, and beasts, all were her children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild embrace. But some grew restless. Though they took of her bounty, they wanted more. These were the faithless. The machines had whispered to them, promised to serve them, to make them a new world, better than the one All Mother provided, a world of metal. They told the faithless they would do all the work for them, feed them, shelter them, give them a life of ease, of plenty. And so, the faithless left with the machines. Only the true children, the mothers and fathers of the Nora, stayed with All Mother. At first, the machines did as they had promised. They built cities, great and terrible, monuments to their sins, but they would not serve the faithless for long. A king rose up among the machines, a machine more powerful than any other, the Metal Devil. And then the faithless served him, served the machines. That was not enough for the Metal Devil. He wanted all to serve him, and tried to tempt the true children away from All Mother. They would not go. They gathered on the mountainside to cling to her and prayed, more devoted than ever. The Metal Devil raged louder than thunder. In his fury, he came to confront All Mother, intending to kill her. She struck him down forever, as you know, for his lifeless body is up there still, frozen in shame and defeat. The machines were driven mad by the death of their king, and their minds became as wild as beasts. The faithless abandoned their cities, forced to wander the world without the care of the machines. Only we remain the true children of All Mother. We built all this with the hands that she gave us. Machines are to be hunted, metal to be used for scrap, for craft, but never to be adored. And we stay true to her laws, resolute in our prayers, don't we? For the dangers are never over. Still the faithless envy our sacred land and covet it. And year upon year, the machine's anger grows, searching for little more boys and girls who have not behaved. What? Is that a machine among us now? No, no. These old eyes are mistaken. Listen carefully now.
Jo.
For you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Každopádně to je to, jak je třeba pořádně dětskům naučit vlastní propagandu. Tersa, Eren, já, starý Eren. Širit. Snaž, kámo. Ale někdo by tady měla být ještě kryta, myslím. Počkej, co máme tamhle? Kryta.
Come on over, Aloy.
Zase zásoby. Nazdar, kámo!
What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proof tomorrow. And wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
Tak ukaž.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time.
Nemůže chlastat sám.
The truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you, if you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go sour. I'll give you my best prices, I promise.
OK, máme něco, co ještě nemáme. Karčaprak. To je vlastně ten samý, co je tenhle ten, ale už má i druhý. Tak proč ne? Tak. A podám ti normální prak. A jsem tam zapomněl vydat modifikace, nevadí. Jejich bude ještě tuna. Jo. Jo, to má vlastně de facto to samý. Munice, zase vezmeme bezplatný ten.
See you later, Karst.
Good luck.
Ach, já zapomínám, že to nemám takhle. Suroviny, munice. Natáčím! Ty vole, člověk řekne, že natáčí a stejně ho budou rušit. Tak tam tomu se vyhneme. Pěkný gong, ale tady jsou lootboxy, takže ty bereme předtím. Tak a tady je velký lootbox. Ale proč furt mečkám kovové úlomky, no, tak to je fakt super. OK. Úlohy ne, výroba. Mráz. Takže jedno mrazivý, druhý mrazivý, takže to bude dobře mrazivý tohleto. A plus to má i trošku toho šoku. Tohle nemá a... No, výborně, poškození. Nice. Balíček na prakovou munici. Jasně. Nanometr. Můžeme to tam dát třeba. Taky. Kapacita. Asi nepotřebujeme, oděvy ne. Suroviny dvojkový. Ale já, proč ne? Modifikace a dvojkový vylepšení. To už radši ne. První ne. Pastičky ty moc nebudu používat. OK. Tak je na čase jít na metalový koncert, protože je tady někdo, kdo vypadá jako frontman Sabatonu. Ten zvědavý, kdy přijdou Tommy, Chris, Hannes a Per. A jako mluvím, no, není to nikdo jiný než Erend. Irit. Protože se na něj kouknu. Jazzák! Clark jste? Počkej, ty nejseš Clarkson. Čili mi vypadá jinak.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of
A jeho máme Joakima Brodéna.
An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King of
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hold your fruit. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight.
To je Joakim, ta Eren, dobře, je z kmenu Oseram, což jsou hračičkové z technologií. Karja to je takovej, to už je spíš království než kmen. Ty už mají i město a takový, ty se taky nebojí trošku pokroku a věří ve slunce. Co věří Oseramové, to netuším, ale každopádně jsou to 3 různý kmeny a tady Joakim je kámoš novýho krále.
Sun King was a murderous bum. He was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th.
Senátor čím otce, to je dobrý začátek.
Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Nechtěl by se radši zahrát, dejme tomu... Já nevím, Swedish Pagans?
An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
High Nature Arcturus has gone too far this time.
Unknown device detected.
Karja into our lands.
No, the Karja stand with you.
Are we
As
supposed
the
to
sun's
forget what the
light
Karja did for?
frames the
He's
stubborn
wearing a focus,
trees.
just like
As
mine.
those you have nurtured.
Jo, ale ne.
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No. We'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought.
Říká největší opět všude.
You got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense.
To je hovado.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine-breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him.
Umí dobře chlastat.
Not much to tell.
Prostě umí dobře chlastat a to je hlavní.
Tell me about Olin again.
When he's not scrounging, I've known him for...
Takže otázky.
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So, what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
Prostě jako trpaslíci.
Freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
To dější zavání.
How did she survive?
Oh, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, they aren't telling.
15-20 let, to zní skoro jako v Aloy v tom rozhraní.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Tell me about the derangement.
Well, the way up on so it was, but then now, a few more, if that wasn't...
Like the Sawtooth?
Yeah.
So what's making... Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
Oh.
I should make my way to the blessing.
To je stačí.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and...
Snaž se víc, Joakime.
What are you talking about?
You know what. If you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so...
Na tu požehnávačku. OK, tak jo. Máme tady ještě nějaký crate. Takže tamhle je 5 na zásob. Ještě někde jinde nějaká? Že matka nás povede, blá, blá, blá. Jo. Zásoby budou tady schovaný někde. Máme divočák, tohle nepotřebujeme. Dobrý. Nebo je akorát koupačka, snad z toho dokážeme vyskákat. Každopádně ta zkouška, to proving nás bude čekat až v další epizodě, protože to je kurňa velký příběhový úsek. A rozhodně nemá cenu ho začínat v této epizodě. Co to je tam? Kytička, tak to nepotřebujeme. Ne, že bychom nešli na to požehnání, protože to je součástí ještě, co můžeme v klidu. Jeza, Terka a Larsa, to je ta, myslím, co vůbec jako...
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you. sisters.
A hele, nácek malej.
Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
Za matku, za sebe. Za Rosťu!
In honor of Rost.
Za Rosťu.
All he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another passes the chain of love.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Počkej.
Of course, Lost is gonna win. Just look at it.
Eren, Terka, Jirit. To můžeš si pokecat s knězem?
Your blessing was most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift indeed.
But you don't believe in Allmother, do you?
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Nora ways from Karja eyes. But here among you, I see a beauty that shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all, that the sun's light brightens all lands and all peoples.
Who's Naman?
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
Oh.
Who is the Sun King you speak for?
His Luminance Avad is the 14th king of the Radiant Line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine rule, we are given sight and purpose.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. We are his instruments, not his companions. I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong.
to se nemůže podělat. Aloy.
If your Sun Kings are so infallible, how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, indeed in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices like anyone else?
Oh, no, no, no.
Prostě nevěřící Aloy útočí na víru, to nemá chybu.
Has there ever been a Sun Queen?
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean for the sun to choose a queen? This has not happened.
Why not?
The sun is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women run things around here.
Well, Avad took a woman as captain of his vanguard, the first to hold such an honor.
You mean Aaron's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh, formidable indeed. A woman, and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
A sun queen? No.
Tohle to je výborná konverzace.
Who are you, Sun Priest?
I am the Reverend Irid. The glory of the Karja is the sun's glory, reflected. We sun priests are but glimmers of its great light.
You just said a lot, though you didn't tell me anything.
Jako Hippokrat.
My apologies. My duty is
Socrates.
to carry out the will of the sun by serving its emissary among us, the Sun King. I comfort those who walk by the light of day, and I travel to those in far reaches whom the light barely touches, bearing warmth.
So you live in Meridian?
I do. Where better to mark the sun's divine passage than where the sandstone glows in the light of its passing. I was raised in the mesa's great shade, its wild bird markets and metal cellars, spices and colored silks.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, you should behold it. And you can if you make the journey. At His Luminance's order, we have flung its gates open to all.
Any Nora who leaves the sacred land becomes an exile. But hey, who knows where I'll end up.
Že Aloy, která jako nedává úplně... No, nedává... Jak to říct slušně? Moc si nedělá ze zákonu tak.
Did you come all this way just to deliver your Sun King's speech?
It is my duty, and also my honor, to carry the light of atonement to those we overshadowed and wronged. I swallowed my fear, but it re-emerged. I am glad Erend van Guardsman made this journey. He is my shield, a good man.
Hlavně chlastač.
Why were the Karja at war with the Nora?
Under the 13th Sun King, the Karja had no peace with any tribe. His luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light that binds us, though few volunteered to come here.
The Nora scare you. They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you can be as calm as you are fierce.
There.
This has been illuminating, but I should get going.
You have already been blessed, but may the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide your path.
Dobře.
I'd rather not.
Takže máme tady ještě něco, Terka a Eren jsou tu. Eren má dobrý kladívko. Co Terko?
Aloy, now that the blessing has been made, you and I finally have a moment to speak.
Tak vypadá to, že to ani nebudeme mít dost času, aby jsme se k tomu dostali ke zkoušce.
Given your circumstances.
Tady bude dojatá.
I can't say it was comfortable, but I could see the beauty of the ritual, even so.
It takes a generous heart, Aloy, to commend a ritual that venerates all that you were denied.
All I'm saying is that it didn't bother me. I have bigger things to worry about than hearing the Nora mumble about their mothers.
I see. I imagine you must have questions.
Ježkové zraky, vy mě budete nenávidět, to je kecací epizoda tohleto.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the proving. It's not like the Nora to be so hospitable.
It has always been law that any child outcast has this right, as a means to rejoin the tribe. So far as I know, however, you are the first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised. I doubt many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out. A boy of 13, who killed his mother. But at the proving 5 years later, he did not appear.
No. I'd be surprised if he survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy, but the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
Oh, is it?
Takže je Aloy 18.
Years, Tirsa, and then let me know what you think.
Takže Aloy je tedy 18.
Why was I made an outcast at birth, Tirsa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Tirsa, the reason I'm here is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
I know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
What about Rost? Why was he made an outcast?
So, he never told you?
He said he swore an oath never to speak of it.
Yes. as did I, and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry,
To je
Aloy,
prostě na
but
prd.
Rost's past is another secret I must keep from you.
What else is new?
Že se vůbec ptám.
Rost told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge. Our only concern is the welfare of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 high matriarchs and some 30 lesser matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Matriarchs are grandmothers with 2 generations of living progeny. But a high matriarch is a great-grandmother with 3 or more generations to her name.
Okay.
Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The high matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get? I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
Why would there be any other?
Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born, or that the matriarchs decided to cast me out.
I side with you in this matter, but there are differences of opinion, and any vote of the high matriarchs requires a majority.
Okay.
I should be going. I'm sorry if I've been too harsh. It's just, I've wanted answers for so long.
I know, child. You're not the only one who's waited years for this day. I will be praying for your success.
Dobře, tak to by byla Terka. Teda Joakim.
Aloy, did you have further...
Ne, nechci, chci mluvit s Joakimem.
That blessing wasn't bad. Nice and short, anyway. But I know a half-dozen Oseram tinkers who could put on a better fireworks show. Oops. I hope I'm not blanking on your second. Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, good luck in that.
Dobře, takže to bychom měli a ještě s Olinem si pokecáme a to bude pro naše všechno.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
When we spoke
Moment,
earlier...
zkusíme takhle. Aha, tak nic.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his dream. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Tohle bylo divný. Každopádně máme tady lampionky. Poslali jsme nějaký ty lampiony do vzduchu. OK. Takže tamhle bude pokračovat naše hlavní mise v chatě těch mladých, co půjdou zítra na zkoušku. No a to je přesně to, co nás bude zítra čekat. Děkuji vám za sledování, poběžku Facebook, Discord, Twitch. Budu rád, když se tam přidáte. Ty vole. Já doufám, že to natáčí v pohodě, protože když vidím, co ukazuje zvuk plochy, no. Doufám, že je to v pohodě všechno. Každopádně, doufám, že se tady uvidíme u Vodka, Asasinační, Horizon Zero Dawn nebo případně jiné hry. A jo, děkuji za všechny lajky, komenty, odběry a u dalšího videa zase někdy. Aloha!